We are living in a global mental health epidemic. The World Health Organization states that 1 in 7 10 to 19-year-olds experience mental health conditions. Depression, anxiety, and behavioral disorders are among the leading causes of illness and disability among adolescents, and suicide is the third leading cause of death among those aged 15 to 29 years old. Social psychologist Jonathan Haidt states that it is around 2010 that mental illness of young people started to rise, alongside the emergence of the smartphone. Gen Z, what Haidt calls the anxious generation, were the first to have constant access to social media via phones through puberty. A 2026 study conducted by Rogers shows the average Canadian teen spends 5.2 hours a day on their phone, 2.5 times over the recommended limit. And it's not slowing down. Statistics Canada states that teens are accessing screens more and more. Many researchers agree that smartphones are addictive, eliciting dopamine responses similar to gambling. Crowhurst and Hosseinzade's longitudinal study published in 2022 shows that smartphone addiction worsens depressive symptoms. Yet people with depression are the most likely to become addicted. We are social creatures, but phones do not replace face-to-face interaction. Are schools places that should encourage constant access to AI companions and the very social media that is fueling the mental health epidemic?
Imagine students passing candy around the room, talking loudly while you teach, or recording classmates and teachers whenever they want. As educators, we don't allow these behaviors to control students, but because schools are spaces for learning. Cell phone bans exist for the same reason. Students' phones are far more than a way to contact home. They are gaming systems, entertainment centers, and social media platforms designed to capture attention. Even when they stay in a pocket, they constantly seem to drum like the Jumanji box, whispering, "Open me, open me, open me." As McLean's notes, educators are competing against technology intentionally built to hold attention. The issue extends beyond distraction. Phones create privacy concerns, enable cyberbullying, and make secret recordings possible. As ASCD explains, digital citizenship includes teaching students when technology is appropriate and when it isn't. Schools already set expectations daily. We regulate food, behavior, movement, and personal space to protect learning. Cell phone restrictions are simply another reasonable expectation. That is why Saskatchewan introduced province-wide classroom restrictions in 2024. A phone-free classroom isn't anti-technology, it's pro-learning. Without constant notifications, social media, and the pressure of being recorded, students can focus on what school is meant to be, a place to learn, connect, and be fully present.
Banning cell phones from the classroom is not just about eliminating the negative effects those phones have on students and learning. It's also about the positive impact that a cell phone-free classroom can have on students. It's not surprising to learn that students who do not have access to cell phones during class time see a boost in academic performance and focus due to the elimination of digital distractions. That's because those students wrote down more information in their notes, took more detailed notes, and were able to recall more information from the class. Classroom discussions are richer and more engaged because students are not dividing their attention between the lesson and their devices. Students are asking more questions and collaborating with their classmates because they cannot just turn to their devices for help. As one principal observed, it's like the physical separation from the cell phone gives students permission to focus on something else. But it's more than just academic improvement. A survey of 68,000 U.S. educators stated that cell phone bans in classrooms resulted in fewer discipline issues, more engagement of students, and more social interaction between students both in and outside of the classroom. Social interaction is how students build stronger relationships with each other and practice communication skills, both of which are so important for academic and personal growth. Instead of looking down at a screen when they are finished their work, students are turning to each other and engaging in conversation. And because teachers are no longer having to police students about unauthorized cell phone use, student-teacher relationships are returning to ones built on mutual respect and a shared learning purpose.
You know what's best. Keep cell phones out of classrooms.